The Interceptor. My dad had an Interceptor.
What happens
Number
is
52.
now we're talking. And well, the Kia safety car will take him around, Francois. Mr. Pinto himself will take them off. That Escort with the Castrol colours will take them off the grid. So it's going to be 4-cylinder straight versus V8, as I say. As slowly but surely go off the grid. John Hurst in the Datsun out there as well. We have Melt Carstens in his Ford Cortina, reminiscent of the well, the old 60s over there with Kwesi Swanepoel and the guys as well. They were brilliant in those days. Great to see a homage to some of these great cars from the past. Here they go down the Mazda Escort, as Francois has been pointing out. Take a look out. Louis Powell, never count him out. That little Mini as well was murdering everybody in PE. Let me tell you one thing, he could do very much the same today.
I think he's got about a 1740 motor in there or something. It's absolutely enormous for that little Mini. But yeah, on the front there, you said the Castrol colours. It's actually Bella Italia. It's a Squadra Donadio colours.
Either way, they're nice colours.
They're Italian. Yeah. Look, we always like the colours. Whether it's Castrol or whether it's Donadio, we love the colours. And white, it just presents itself. Michael Hitchcock in the Mustang. He's sorted out all the gremlins through the year, so expect a little bit of a battle coming from him. Andrew Honeywell in that Porsche. I don't see Eric van der Merwe today, though. There's a notable emission.
You are quite right. I don't see Eric van der Merwe. Eric Mouton, yes.
Yes, but no Eric van der Merwe in the Black Widow Porsche. He's not out there. So Andrew Honeywell will be the Porsche rep for the day in the classic cars. Proudly sponsored by Lauda Classic Cars. Clint Lawrence, the sponsor himself, sits at the back of the field. As I said, in the TWR Jaguar. The Tom Walkinshaw replica, as we put it. And he's at the back, and you know, that's actually a nice place to start because you've got no one behind you and everything you do is ahead of you, so you can have a lot of fun.
I think it's more fun.
It must be fun.
Why do you want to start at the front and lead from the front and not get even challenged?
Yeah.
We need to get through the field. It's a challenge on its own.
And I think if Clint finds that the car's behaving under him, he's going to give it a bit of stick. And there is a lot of stick. There's a whole bag of sticks in there.
A long bonnet containing that V12 motor. Lovely stuff. Like you said there, the TWR Silk Cut Tom Walkinshaw Racing Days. We're talking about British, European touring cars at Bathurst as well. In 85, they won it.
It held the record at Bathurst for a long time. I mean, and it beat all the V8s and all that.
Well, it took pole, actually, the Hardy's Heroes pole position for Tom Walkinshaw.
Yeah. And that was absolutely stunning. I've actually watched that video on YouTube. What a race. And he was coming through the mountain there, through the kinks, putting it sideways and just missing the wall. It was absolutely stunning. Right, so here they come now out of Pertamina. Foster on corner. Franco Donadio holds them up as they come up to under the Cassidy Cape Town Bridge. The wing... shot. Andrew Honeywell's in there and he's pushing hard. Louis Powell trying to get in. Louis Powell hanging on the outside. Honeywell. Powell gets the drive out of Hubert straight and Honeywell gives it a bit of stick up there, but bet the bottom dollar that Louis Powell hanging there. He'll have the drive going around. He's sitting up behind Franco Donadio. Andrew Honeywell's there. Eric Baton brings that block of flats around there.
Now, right into turn 3, Michael Hitchcock leads in the Mustang, but right on his tail, the man who started on pole position, Franco Donadio, going down the back straight. Lovely work there from that Escort, that Meisner Escort of Louis Powell. They'll filter through now. Looks like a good clean start for everybody there.
Bruce Avon Taplin down into turn number 1. Great race. Donadio is trying to give it his all to close down in the Mustang, but Hitchcock doesn't want to let go. Up behind them, Louis Powell has been closed down by Andrew Honeywell. Then it's Eric Baton in the Big Deville, following there by Trevor Mombug. But look at Donadio putting it sideways out of 5 there, coming up, and he's chasing hard. He wants to reel in Hitchcock. They cross the line. They're going to have 6 laps to go. 5 when they cross the line. Yep, 5 laps to go in this race. So everything happening. Powell still dragging on with Honeywell in charge there behind him. Then it's going to be Eric Baton crosses the line with Trevor Mombug. Then
now in the same class, of course, that is Class C. It's Trevor. Eric Baton Deville. Yeah, they go down the back straight. It was very close as they came through turn 4. But, well, he's not as close anymore, but you'll see into braking now. Remember, that Deville will have the edge on the straights. It's all that power. Then he's got that V6 there of the, that coupe, of course, the Capri chasing him.
On the Tygerberg exit, but managing to stay on track as we have a look there into turn 2. We see now the Honeywell going in. Michael Hitchcock has been hounded there by Franco Donadio. That Mustang pulling that Pinto. It's Ford versus Ford on the front end. Nice to see the Fords leading out as they make their way over the line, and we'll hear that Viet. Rallycross area and work his way off. And look at there, Donadio. Oh, and the
Mount
Carstens Cortina has fell. But have a look at Donadio. Donadio's looking at Hitchcock as they go down into turn number 3, Deceptor corner. Hitchcock closes the door in his face, slams it on him, gives him a blood nose as they work their way up the Tygerberg straight up towards Malmesbury. That big double right-hander looms. Will Donadio try and get close and draft his way down to turn number 5? We're going to have to wait and see. They're going...
Look like it at the moment, but there are 3 laps left to go, including the one they're currently on. Here comes Hutchings across the line right now. And I'm going to ask a question over here, Francois. It looks to the bottom of the time screens. Louis Powell has been falling. I don't know if it's a timing screen issue or that is actually having pulled out of the race. We'll keep you updated on that as well. Hitchcock still leads by a second over Donadio. Honeywell is still well and truly in there as well. Honeywell comes across the line now. They'll have 2 laps left to go. Then
Trevor
here
Momberg.
comes Trevor Momberg.
Yeah, he's giving it horns. I think Louis Powell is retired. It might be a tyre issue. Safety before anything. Caution is the greater part of bravery, let's face it. So he might have just pulled off. Ferdy Maton doing a sterling job here in the Mustang as he crosses the line. Bruce Evan Taplin here been hounded by Ethan Bogart as they make their way down towards turn number 1 holes. Evan Taplin's got front wheel drive. He'll hold the inside line. He'll keep Ethan Bogart at bay there as they work their way through turn number 1. Having a look there, turn number 5. There goes the Morris working its way through. There go your leaders now into turn number 5. That's Michael Hitchcock leading out there on Frank Donadio. Donadio's right up behind Hitchcock, but Hitchcock's going to climb on the hammer again and pull away as they go down the back straight. They're going to have a bit of traffic going into Pertamina Fastron. The blue flag's waving down there in turn number 5 as the leaders coast into Pertamina Fastron. They up on the inside, everyone hanging around the outside, affording them the space to pass. They cross the line, they'll be on their final lap. Final lap coming up, and it's still Michael Hitchcock has led from start to finish. Franco Donadio wants to try and pull in there and maybe bring something out in the final lap. Hitchcock's got Valentine in the mini ahead of him now as they go down towards holes, and he goes up on the inside, leans on the brake lever and holds up the traffic as he works his way through turn number 1. He's going to go up the UBS straight now towards Quarry Corner, Byron, and it's too close for comfort.
Well, it was a second the last lap, Francois. Now it's 7/10 of a second. Now, you look at the weight of the 2 cars. Remember, later into the corners that Donadio can break over there. He doesn't keep as tight a line, but here they come now out. He's much closer than he has been this entire race. They go through the kink. Let's see them through turn 3 now. Will he have a lunge? Not quite yet. He just sets him up for now. I think maybe towards the end of the lap, he might be able to have a go. This is the flag lap, Francois, so it's the all or nothing lap now.
Oh, well, he's going to have to be close enough to draft him coming out of Malmesbury. Like I said, it's that double apex right-hander. They'll work their way through. They'll go up onto the curb, and then they'll get onto the gas. Now, he's going to try and draft him. Donadio's close, but look at the muscle of that Mustang. Just ease away from him now as he goes down towards turn number 5. They've got a little bit of traffic ahead of them going into 5. It may influence it. Will Donadio come close and maybe try and drag towards the line? 4 cylinders versus 8 cylinders. Donadio's got to be 2 cars.
No, I think what happens is the grunt is in the hands of Hitchcock there, I'm afraid, Francois. Well, won't want to speak too soon over here. It's Michael Hitchcock will come towards the line, take the victory, but it was a valiant effort from Franco Donadio over there. He finishes 0.8 of a second off, and then we have a cup of tea and everything again, and then we wait for the Porsche to come.
Andrew Honeywell. Yeah, it's a Gulf oil Porsche.